So a very popular topic of discussion has been whether or not blackballing exists, right? People seem to think that with the internet that there is no excuse anymore. You said the locks blackballed you. Can you identify like specific situations in which they blackballed you?
Listen, I tell people this. NORE sat there and told you himself. He showed you a form of blackballing. He sat there and told you something. It was simple. Look, I would never interview Cuban Link. He just showed you that level of blackballing. That's like just because of a relationship that he has with somebody, I would never extend this olive branch to you for you to come tell your truth or for you to even promote anything. Whether you coming on here to just speak on something that has nothing to do with Fat Dude, I still would never have you on here. Like that's you know how many other people probably adopted the same way of thinking and probably think that exact same way. Like, no, I'm not gonna have him on here because my relationship with Fat Joe. I don't want to do this. I'm not gonna do this. And then, you know how many opportunities he probably missed because of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people, it's simple. Like people just choose to overlook things and not look at things for what they really are. Like me, it's a bunch of things. I'm not gonna pinpoint just what people did, but it was a lot of situations where people was like, yo, I can't really deal with you because I was told if I do this or if I play this record, I play one of your records, I'm not gonna get another record from such and such, or if I do this for you, these people not gonna deal with me. You know what I'm saying? And even down to different artists and stuff like that. I see certain artists they're saying, oh, yo, they pay so much homage. You know what I mean? Like in person. But then when it's time to do a record or something like that, the energy is different. But I understand it, so I never take it personal. It's like a lot of people feel like, they're going to side with the bigger artists and the people that they may need in the future who are already established. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and these guys established, they already been established for a long time. Um, just to give you a somewhat of a sense of, you know, um, let's say like I want to do something with like I said, with an artist, a bigger artist, and they'd be like, yeah, I just don't want to want them to feel like I'm stepping on any toes. You feel what I'm saying? Because if a big artist does a record with me, right? Let's just say hypothetically, it goes out of here. It goes crazy. It's a hit. People are going to look at that artist as the artist or the artist that contributed to helping me or catapulted me into stardom and assisted me with being successful. And for whatever crazy reason, a lot of people out there they still look at the likes and be like, well, I wonder how they feel about that. When they shouldn't feel no way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just the world we live in. So that keeps a lot of people from doing business with me on that level. You feel what I'm saying? They talk to me behind closed doors and all that other type of stuff and stuff like that. But it's the relationships that keeps a lot of things from happening.
So would you say it's more of a direct or indirect or both? Because it's like
Both
the locks are both. Yeah. So like on
phone
one
calls.
situation,
I'm not gonna put them out there, but multiple phone calls are made throughout the years, and it's that and it's the relationship thing. So it's all of that tied in one. And you feel me? Now we exist in the age of the internet, right? To speak on what you said before, as far as people saying, yo, we can't get blackballed with the net. Listen, you still have a such thing as influence. You feel what I'm saying? Like these people have influence. So with their influence and with their relationships, you see that they're able to sway the opinions of certain people just with their influence and their stardom. So how you think that stardom and that influence can't be applied to keep someone out of a certain situation? Like how? If they got you thinking in your mind like blindly, how you think other people would view things or look at things? Like, come on, you have to be serious and look at things from a realistic standpoint. Like the internet, yeah, it's cool. The internet gives you power in the sense that you're able to release what you want to release when you want to release it.
how you want
You
to
feel what I'm
release it.
saying? How you want to release it. But that's awesome. It's awesome. It's a great tool for us to have. But if you really want to take it to a next level, relationships still come into play because You don't need to deal with radio, but it would be good to deal with radio. You feel what I'm saying? And get your record spun and things like that, and be on different networks, television networks, etc. And that's where those other relationships come into place. So if you're beefing with, or even going through a disagreement with someone that's well established and they have those type of relationships within those like fields, you're still going to run into a problem or some type of issue down the line.
Right. And I think what people fail to realize is that these music execs from back in the day are now at the companies like the streaming services, right? You got Leo Cohen, who is the
YouTube.
head of global music for YouTube, you
Yeah.
know? And so people forget about that.
Yeah. See, they don't even look at it because the average person isn't viewing things from every angle. They just, it's one dimensional. They see what they want to see and they hear what they want to hear. And if it's not, like we were saying earlier, if it's not what they want to hear,
You know, I think that what it is the algorithm because it's like people want to see more of the same thing, giving them validation and confirmation of what they already believe, right? People get
mm,
so upset when you have an opposite opinion of them that you can't even just have a regular debate with somebody anymore without name calling, without people going off, without cancellation, all types of shit. It's crazy these days, man.
man, the age that we exist in is, I'm gonna tell you something, right? For the thing that I'm about to say right here, and this is not even crazy. I said this simple thing and my Instagram got taken. I had to start a whole new one. It's like we exist in a society that's so soft you can't even voice your opinion, that of opinion which you're entitled to have. You can't voice it publicly on any type of social media platform without a group of people attacking you because they don't agree with your statement or your perspective.
That's a fact.
And it's like it's crazy, like it's unbelievable. Like I don't know, you can't say anything. You can't even, like I said, you can't have an opinion. And that's a scary thing.
It's even worse, bro, because now they dig in for old tweets, for all this stuff like that to cancel you for something that you did a long time ago, you know, and not even something like super crazy though, but like times were different back then. Certain things were more socially acceptable, you know, but now you're trying to apply the
Right.
rules of today to those years ago, you know?
And a lot of it is selective too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's selective canceling. Like it's people that do a lot of stuff that gets overlooked. And then be like, well, nah, well, yeah, well, nah. Well, let's get him though. Let's get him. Come on, bro.